Hey everybody, I'm Scott Wyko. You're listening to My Kind of Country. Thank you so much for joining us on Monday night. I've got a special guest tonight who I absolutely love. I just am in love with her voice. She's got some great music, and you hear her a whole lot on My Kind of Country. And I was introduced to her through our good friend Arnold Connolly. And she has recorded a song with him as well that we've played on our show. But she's got some of her own great music out in an album that's called You'd Be So Proud, and she should be proud of that. But tonight, we're going to play, for the first time on our show, a brand new duet that she has done with somebody really cool, where she's going to tell us about that. It's a pleasure to welcome Leigh Pollari to My Kind of Country. Leigh, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Oh, fabulous. So nice to talk to you again. Thank you so much for taking time to do the show tonight.
Well, thank you. You have a great show, and I know I speak for every independent artist that we appreciate everything you do for us.
Well, it shows, because I really appreciate you getting on our Facebook page and chatting with us and chiming in there, and it's just an honor. I really do appreciate that.
Well, thank you, and thanks for the nice words about me.
Well, I can't say it any better than that, because I really do think you've got a powerhouse voice, and I'll tell you, I can pick you out of a crowd anytime with that voice. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, that's what the choir director always said. I was always getting the please quiet down motion.
Well, I'm glad you didn't quiet down, because I'll tell you what, you got some great music out there.
Well, thank you.
Well, before we talk about this new song, I've got to say again, Arnold Connolly, I can't thank him enough for getting me acquainted with you and your music, and I know you guys recorded a song together, and you had a blast doing that. He's such a cool guy.
He is such a nice guy. He's so kind to me. And, it's funny because he's from New Jersey. I grew up in New Jersey, but I lived in Pennsylvania when I was acquainted to him. But it took him coming to Nashville and me moving to Nashville to finally meet him.
And you've also been on another good friend of mine's TV show, Pearlie's Place, Pearlie Curtis.
Yes.
Oh, man, I love him so much. He's such a great guy.
Great talent, too.
He sure is. Well, your album is You'd Be So Proud, and we have played so much of that great music on our show. And, folks, you can go to leighpollari.com, and, of course, all the usual places that we get our music, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, and get her music there. And we'll put that information on our Facebook page, of course, for you. But, Leigh, you've got a brand new duet tonight, and we're going to play it for the first time on our show tonight. And I'd like you to tell our listeners about this new song.
Yes, I am so excited. It is a dream come true for me to have been able to record this duet, or any duet actually, with the great Ronnie McDowell. And I'm just so excited about it. And I think it sounds really good. It's a great little upbeat, kind of a cute song, flirty song, and I think the both of us pulled it off really well. And I'm very proud of it. And thankful to him for doing it with me.
Absolutely. If You Ever Want to Fool Around is the name of the song. You guys, your voices match so well on this song. It just sounds fabulous.
Thank you so much. I was really shocked. As a singer, sometimes that isn't always the case where your vibrato matches up well. Sometimes you just get that special moment where you just look at each other and you say, yeah, this is working. And that's what happened with Ronnie and I.
So I know you opened a show for him recently, but how did you guys end up recording together?
Well, because when I heard this song, I just immediately thought, that's a duet. That's an absolute duet. So I was talking to Ronnie about it probably 5 years ago, and, at that point it was just talk, and then over the course of 3 years, I kept talking about it, and finally last year we were actually sitting around the fireplace at the Donahoe before one of his shows, and he just looked at me and he said, that song you want to do? And I said, yes. He said, let's do it. And it was as easy as that.
Who wrote this song?
That was written by three guys. The first two are father and son, Johnny and Kyle Parker. And then, for the life of me, I can't remember the third guy's name.
Well, it's a great song, and I'm so glad you guys recorded it. And we're going to play it for our listeners tonight, and we're going to play some of the other songs too. But I'm going to say thank you for being on my show tonight, and we're going to switch over because I have the man himself with me. He's going to talk a little bit about the song, too. It's a pleasure to welcome Ronnie McDowell to My Kind of Country.
Oh, my gosh.
Hang on. All right. So, Ronnie, you've got a brand new release with Leigh Pollari, and we're talking to her about it, and I thought it'd be really cool to have you on the air and get your take on If You Ever Want to Fool Around with Leigh Pollari.
Yeah, I love that song. I love Leigh. She's an unbelievable singer, as the folks will witness when they hear the song. So, and I was proud to be with her, and as a matter of fact, I just was with her here recently, and we had a good time.
That is great. Well, you guys sound really fantastic together. You both blend very well.
Well, thank you. Great song, by the way.
Absolutely. Well, buddy, you're going to be up here in Michigan in our neck of the woods this week, and you've got a whole bunch of shows here in Michigan, including Traverse City, Michigan, on Friday, September 16th at Lars Hochstedt Auditorium, and we're going to be there to see you for that. I know you always love coming to Michigan.
Well, let me tell you a story. The last time I was in Traverse City, I never will forget it, because the night before I was in Memphis with my friend Priscilla Presley for Scotty Moore's 80th birthday. Elvis's guitar player, and of course we all know who Priscilla is, but anyway, I've known Priscilla since I did that movie with her, Elvis and Me, back in the 80s.
Yeah.
And the first time I met her, she was 39, and I think I was 31 at the time. And I walked up to her and I said, Priscilla, no wonder that guy went crazy over you. I said, you are literally the prettiest little girl I've ever seen in my life. And you can imagine Priscilla Presley at 39. She still looked like she was like 21, and she was literally the prettiest human I think I've ever seen. And but I got to tell you, we stayed up all night that night, me and my friend Alan Coker. So we left about 4 o'clock in the morning to drive from Memphis to Traverse City, because I had a show that night.
Oh, man.
I tried to sleep, and I couldn't sleep. So when we got there, we went straight to the hotel. I took a shower, and on the way to the gig, I said, Alan, pull over here. I got to have one of those 5-hour energies or something. So I'd never drank one of those. And I drank that. And I tell you what, when I got up on stage, my heart was going 1,000,000 miles an hour, and I thought I was going to have a heart attack. So to make a long story short, I'll never forget Traverse City. Well, not just because of that, because of the beauty there. It's so beautiful there.
We do love it here. Well, you did a great job. We were there for that night, and we're going to be there Friday night, too, to see you for sure. And we're looking forward to that. And, folks, you can get your tickets at WolverineProductions.org. The show is to benefit the Traverse City Firefighters Association. And you've got some other dates in Michigan you can also get on WolverineProductions.org, too. So we're looking forward to seeing you up here again, Ronnie.
Well, thank you, my friend. I appreciate you talking to me, and looking forward to hearing me and Leigh, If You Ever Want to Fool Around.
All right, well, let's play that as we continue with My Kind of Country. Ronnie, thank you again. We'll see you Friday.
Take care, buddy. Bye-bye.
I can't imagine what you think of me. I come undone every time we meet. Don't act crazy round anyone else. When I see you, I can't help myself. I stumble, I fumble, trip over my tongue. I know that you can have your choice of anyone. If you ever wanna fool around, baby, you can call on me. Here's the number where I can be found. If you ever wanna fool around.
I know I probably never crossed your mind, but you're the only thing that's ever on my mind. Something tells me I'm just spinning my wheels, You got your sights set on bigger deals, like doctors and lawyers and guys like that. I'd be a fool to think that I'd have a chance. But if you ever wanna fool around, baby, you can call on me. Here's the number where I can be found. If you ever wanna fool around. I shudder, I stutter, get weak in the knees. When you come around, I fall apart at the seams. But if you ever wanna fool around, baby, you can call on me. Here's the number where I can be found. If you ever, oh, if you ever.
Hey, Leigh, what are you doing lately?
I don't know, Ronnie. What are you doing? I've got my things all together, and I hope I never see this town again. I'm going back home where you found me, back to my family and all of my friends. Maybe there I can learn not to love you, where I never see you, to like close my eyes. Maybe there I'll put a living above you, find something to hold to, till the feelings all die. My nights won't be full of sleeping, but at least I won't listen for you to come in. Maybe there someday I'll stop caring, just to spread your sharing and start living again. Maybe there I can learn not to love you, where I never see you, till I close my eyes. Maybe there I'll put a living above you, find something to hold to, till the feelings all die. Maybe there I can learn not to love you, where I never see you, till I close my eyes. Maybe there I'll put a living above you, find something to hold to, till the feelings all die, till the feelings all die. You tried everything to make me blue, broken heart of mine. I know you've been out on the town, spreading your love all around. You're playing a game that won't last. You're gonna be something from the past. Oh, you're one more life from me leaving. I've heard them so many times. You're one more life from me taking back the shattered, broken heart of mine. Well, you're one more life from me leaving. I've heard them so many times. You're one more life from me taking back the shattered, broken heart of mine. Well, you're one more life from me leaving. I've heard them so many times. You're one more life from me taking back the shattered, broken heart of mine. The shattered, broken heart of mine.